All right, Dad Random here, and I have a toy drone review for the HS360E. So Holystone. Now this one, as I did my test flight with it, now I usually do a series of test flights just before I kind of get it in the air with you guys, and it really reminds me of the 𝐶𝐬𝐧𝐠 SE. So if you love the 𝐶𝐬𝐧𝐠 SE and you want something with electronic image stabilization, you want brushless motors, you want GPS, this has got all of those things. So, and of course it's got a genuine OTG cable connection, so your phone gets maximum strength in flying. So it should be great. So in really good conditions, this little quadcopter right here is going to fly excellent. You're going to get really good video quality. So 4K, it has all those things. So let's get it in the air. All right, let's fly it and just get an idea about what you should expect when you fly it. All right, Dad Random with Holystone HS360E EIS. All right, image stabilization. All right, Dad Random back. So what do you get in the box? All right. Well, Holystone always has a really nice case. So excellent case, nice soft case. I prefer the soft cases like this because they're great for traveling. Let's go ahead and open up the case. And you will get, in the regular kit, 1 flight battery. This is almost identical. I didn't look at the milliamp hour value on this one, but this battery is almost exactly the same as the 𝐶𝐬𝐧𝐠 battery. So I wouldn't be surprised if it is exactly the same. 2S battery, so that will give you at least 15 minutes of flight time. Smart battery, and it does have this little charging brick, which I really like, or this little charging block. I really like that. You can set the batteries up and you can see it charge. So this is the charging block that it comes with. And here we go. Let's go ahead and let's get this thing together like that. All right, we need an SD card. I'm gonna go grab an SD card and we'll get started. This will actually be a really good test for me. So gimbal guard right there. I found an SD card. This is a SD card for another camera. Of course I forgot one. I want to make sure I get SD footage, so let's go ahead and get it in there. I might have to do a little bit of an SD card little SD card prep, so just bear with me. Okay, so here we go. Here is our OTG cable, and it does come with all of the OTG cable accessories for whatever you are using for a phone. Almost all of us are in the USB-C range. They're getting there to where everything is USB-C. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing ready. So I want to do a little bit of a format just to make sure we have everything ready to go. So give me a second. Let me format that SD card. Make sure we get good video. All right, Dad Random back. Let's go and do capture my phone here. It usually takes about 15 minutes to do a review. All right, so let's go to HS Fly. We'll hit the HS Fly app. So HS Fly, and then we'll turn on the drone. So here we go. Here's our one. Click and hold. And that's kind of a pleasing sound. That sounds like all of the old school drones, the Hubsons, all the different drones that we've flown with. I'm going to use this box as a takeoff and landing pad. So I'm going to set this down right out here. I might take off and land with that one. with with the hand launch. I think these companies are getting better with setup, timing. A little bit of a breeze right now. Just a little bit of a breeze. And we're going to get our sticks connected. So this controller is what I would consider to be probably the best controller out. You got a speed controller, you've got the video and photograph right on the front. You've got a return to home, you've got a launch button, and you got the power button. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Let's see, battery 100%. There we go. So it's on. I know we got a little bit of a glare. So everything's going. Okay, everything's connected. So we got the double beep. Let's go to controls. We're in medium. All right, there it is. We're up and away. So that took me about 5 minutes to get that connected. All right, so let's launch. Let's do one button launch and then just get a look at the flight characteristics. So looks like I've got a little bit of a tilt, but hopefully it didn't. Let's do a. Okay, we just formatted the SD card. I'm trying to take off using the takeoff button, and that's not working right now. Sometimes you have to recycle everything. I guarantee if I go in and out, yeah, there we go. If I bring the controller in, but yeah, oh wow. I would say it's 100% like the 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐠-𝐂𝐚. So here we go. Very much like the 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐿, has the same kind of flight characteristics. Remember, this does have GPS, but I'm not getting a hold. Okay, do we have a sensor on the bottom? All right. So I'm gonna recover this and look at the sensors on the bottom just to see if we have an optical sensor. Yeah, it looks like we have a very small optical sensor right there. I'm hoping that is. We're getting a lot of movement, so that would be something that I would like a little bit better. I'm getting a lot of movement, but the GPS is supposed to take care of that. So let's go ahead and launch again. I'm going to try to hand launch this time. And I am going to see if it'll allow me to hand launch from the app. Hit takeoff. Yeah, I'm having some problems with the app for taking off. Sometimes you get any movement, it doesn't allow you to do that. Yeah, so it's working. The app's working now. Hit takeoff. So, all right, let's go. Let's get the video. Let's get it in video mode. All right, we should be taking video right now, and let's go fly around a little bit with video. All right. All right, so what I want to do today is I want to just look at stability, and its beginner mode. And you can see when I take the pressure off the sticks, we get an EIS act. Let's go and look out that direction. Let's get some images. Usually I just want to get a couple of pictures. Let's go and put it in, let's see, allow. Let's get it in photograph. Let's go like that. Take a couple pictures. And we're going to allow it to use the cannot use album. Now it is using the album, so it is taking images. Right now my image is a little bit, I would say, I'm going to turn some of the contrast down. We do have basic controls. We got saturation. I can bring the saturation up, keep the brightness down. White balance is about 50. Let's hit auto. So, right, just a little bit of. See, now we're back in video, so that's working good. It looks like, to me right now, with sunglasses on, it's looking a little bit flat, the image. But let me just switch out my glasses. And let's go ahead and take it. Let's go ahead and put it in. Get it out of beginner mode. Let's get our return altitude down to about 100 feet. We'll hit save. There we go. Now we should be able to get it out a little bit. And you can see these EIS birds. It says the compass seems off. Probably. I probably should calibrate the compass. But as far as control is concerned, wow, that image is a little bit yellow. Little yellow. I'm trying to let it auto correct. Is that in auto now? I think that's in auto. Let's go to manual. Get it at about 5,000 Kelvin. There we go. Add some contrast. There we go. That helped a lot. There we go. Now it might be a little over contrasty for you guys. Take some of the sharpness out. Is it letting me take? Let's take some of the sharpness, so we can manually adjust our sharpness. Bring that down. Brightness is too much. I'll leave it right there. To me, that's a lot more pleasing right there. Okay, let's see, battery. Let's go. Let's adjust the gimbal a little bit. Oop, that's the zoom. Okay, so the left side is the zoom. And that is the right side is the gimbal, and the gimbal does adjust a little bit too quick. Be nice if they would allow for that to be a little more adjustable. But control-wise, we're in good shape. So just getting this initial flight in, getting some of its. You can see if I turn, moving forward, it's definitely smoother. Okay, yeah, battery for the drone is, looks like it's sipping pretty good. I do have a battery meter. I'm going to go off to this direction here. Cannot use album. Okay, a little bit of connection issue there. A little connection issue. I was just trying to turn here. Turn a little bit. Probably get some more altitude. That's pretty good. I'm 6 miles an hour, 180 feet. Yeah, a little bit higher, a little bit better. And we're just going to go around the park here. We'll get some images. You can see when it's just EIS. See, the one thing that I believe the 𝐂𝐚𝐬𝐴𝐷𝐚 has, I thought it had a 2-axis gimbal. So this one does not have a second axis, so it's all EIS, which is definitely better than without having any at all. And I do like that it has manual camera controls. So those are really good things to have. And you can see when I let up off the sticks. Now that's mode 3. There's camera mode. So I'm now in camera mode. So this is a slower yaw, and so it does have 3 speeds, which is very good. Okay, and you can see, let's go and zoom out. Let's go zoom this way. I'm going to turn towards the golf course, and then we're going to do some zooming here. Okay, it's now holding. Wow, that's a pretty smooth zoom. You know, it's not going to give you good quality, but it does give you a nice slow step zoom. I'm adjusting the gimbal now. I'm going to see how fast it goes down. That's just, and we just move it up, and it just zaps back up. That could be a control issue. So if we're going to do video straight down, there we go. There's what it looks like when you're flying forward in speed 1. You see how fast the train is going by? Okay. Go to speed 2. This is normal mode. And then there's your speed difference. Oops, I keep changing the the zoom. Okay, 3. There's sport mode. Let's do a little sport mode flight. I've got the gimbal all the way up. Okay. And I'm going to go around here. Now we are in the middle of a lot of interference, so I'm going to bring it back. It's behind me. And we're going to start bringing it down. A lot of battery, though. I don't know if I'm not even quite halfway on the battery. Okay, let's hit the return to home button, see what happens. All right. Okay, so we're in full auto return to home. And I have it set a little more than 100 feet. This is probably one of the more important safety features that we have, is our return to home feature. I'm going to go ahead and bring the gimbal straight down so you can see where it's basically landing. It's turning. So it looks pretty accurate. It's not bad. I mean, it's basically coming straight down on my head. Remember, I launched from my hand, so that's pretty accurate. And it sounds good. I would say for this level of drone, this is definitely has a little bit better flight characteristics than your un-GPS drone. All right, so we just turned it off. So all I did was click it off. Let's see our stability now. Remember, I can go through a compass calibration if I need to. I've got it set. Let me just see if I do have a compass calibration. I'm sure I do in here somewhere. Track parameter. Let's see. Go back to parameters. Beginner mode, I've got that off. Tracking, flight records, find my drone. You can see it's doing a little moving. I'm just trying to see if it does give me a calibration menu. You can go ahead and retrieve it. So here's the retrieval. It does let you hand retrieve, so that's good. So I did get a hand retrieval there. Battery at this point is about half. It doesn't, let's see if I click on it, it tells me anything. No, it doesn't give me a numerical value. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. Hey, it's Dad Random back. Yes, I just got back from flying the Holystone HS360E. Very great flight. I had a little bit better lighting condition. Right now we've got blue sky, but when I flew it was a little grayer. And it really gave me a chance to see what the camera can do. I thought the colors separated decent. Probably the big thing about drones is they oversaturate the footage. This didn't have that problem. Easy to control functions on my controller. Very familiar style to use. OTG controllability, that gives you really good solid connection at distance. I thought the footage was easy to get off of the SD card right there, 128 gigabit card in here. Overkill. I would probably put a 3264 or whatever is on sale, and just get a good quality card. Get like a SanDisk card or a 𝐂𝐭𝐬𝐴 card, or something that has familiar name to you. Amazon does put out a decent card that's really good price, probably 128. You can get it for 11 bucks. So anyway. So very familiar flight platform, durable, very, very nice. Get it for the right price and you're not going to go wrong with this thing. Taking 4K pictures, shooting 4K video, and having it stabilized. It is stable, not as stable as a gimbal that has, that has a 2-axis or 3-axis motor in it, but not bad at all. Okay, that would be the only thing I would wish. Maybe to have a I'm having trouble with the takeoff and landing button. Maybe it's just me, but I would love it if this had 2-axis gimbal stabilization. We would be starting to talk, kind of like, other birds that are in the same class. So, but not a lot to say that's bad. I think everything is good. Starter, beginner, perfect, and yeah, you can't go wrong. Durable. Throw it in the tree, take it out, and it's not going to be broke. That's really what it's all about. And when you push return to home, it comes home and it lands right next to you. And that is super important. Okay. You need to have GPS, return to home, dependable control for newbies. So important. But Dad Random for the HS360 E. So make sure it's got the E in front of it. Otherwise it's not EIS. E stands for EIS, okay? All right, Dad Random. Yeah, have fun flying. Yes. Holystone, thank you.